Speaker, an author of a number of books. He's full of energy and passion and ideas, and he's certainly going to probably inspire you guys, engage you, and probably challenge you at times as well. So I'm looking forward to a great evening. Let's give Frank a big warm welcome. Thank you.
Thanks, Steve. Really appreciate that. Can everybody hear me? Even in the back row? Can you guys hear me? Great. All right, how are you guys tonight? I want a bit more level here. How are you guys tonight? It's still not quite where I want to be. How are you guys tonight? Yeah! All right. We're going to have a ball tonight. There you go. I can go home now. You've got a ball. You're good. All right? It's a stress ball, so if you get stressed out, you can use it. All right? I know, it didn't work too well. We'll try again another one. So, how many of you have been to one of my shows before? Put up your hand, please. Okay, so the rest of you are in for either a terrifying evening or a lot of fun. One of the two of those things. So, as Steve said, thanks, Steve, for having me. I want to thank Steve and Soul City for allowing me to do what I do, which is try to transform people's lives. And as Steve said, tonight you're in for a real treat, and I want to thank you for coming out tonight. I know it's a gorgeous weather night out there, but trust me, when you leave here tonight, you will have some tools in your life to make some amazing decisions, and you're going to feel awesome. And hopefully that'll stick with you, and that's my objective for tonight. So, as Steve said, I've got a little bit of an encumbrance with this wire, so if I trip over it and fall on my face, just lift me back up, prop me back up like Humpty Dumpty, and I keep going, okay? Does that work for you guys? All right, cool. So, I'm a certified and Tony Robbins trained coach. I've been coaching for the last 6 years, but I was coaching before that, but I'm officially a trained coach for the last 6 years. I'm a self-published author of 4 self-help books. My latest book is called Live It, Your Courageously Authentic Life. Basically, it's a roadmap to mojo reunification. So if you feel like you're stuck in your life and you're like you've lost the juice, you've lost the vibe in your life, this book will get you going, and you have a chance to purchase it at the end of the evening. And I'm actually going to draw 2 copies for you guys, so the lucky winners who can answer some questions. I'm a professor of business at George Brown College as well. Been teaching there for the last 12 years full time, and I teach business presentation skills, interestingly enough. So I'm just a regular guy applying the law of attraction up here tonight, and basically tonight is all about you guys finding your life's purpose. It's a heavy question, but guess what? It's an important question for you to answer, and it's something that I really believe is something that's going to change things for you. So tonight what we're going to do is a couple of things. We're going to get you really clear with your values. Values are the hidden train tracks to our lives. They decide what we decide. Often you make decisions and you wonder after, why did I do that? Well, once you get clear on your values, you'll have a much better idea of why you're making the decisions you make, and you can make better decisions, or at least decisions that are aligned with who you are. That's very important, okay? I find people get into trouble in their lives when they make decisions that are not aligned with the values they have, or they don't know their values, and then you're kind of lost. It's kind of like driving with a road map of Seattle and Toronto. It'll feel good for a while, and then you're like, this is not working for me. And that's why sometimes we get stuck in life. We don't have the roadmap. So by determining our values tonight, you're going to have a roadmap. We're going to go through some scenarios that are going to allow you to clarify what you want. Okay? I'm a strong proponent that once we know what we want, why we want it, the how figures itself out. You guys agree with that? Once you know what you want and why you want it, if your why is big enough, the how takes care of itself. Does that make sense to you guys? When your why is big enough, the how takes care of itself. All right? So tonight, you're going to leave here with your own life purpose statement. A statement that determines who you are, what you're all about. It's more than just a vocation. It's more than just a job. It's the reason you were put on this planet. All of us have a purpose in this life, whether we know it or not. We live it on a daily basis. You know when someone dies and you see the tombstone on top of their burial plot? You know that little dash between when you were born and when you died? That dash is your life. What do you want that dash to mean for you? Right? What impact do you want to have on this world? Were you just here to survive and have a job for the rest of your life? Or were you here to make a difference for somebody or for yourself? Or make an impact on the world? And I bet you it's the second one. And I hope that's what you're here for tonight, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to push you tonight. But guess what? I'm going to do it in a loving way so you can handle it. All right? You're going to leave the workshop motivated, for sure, and inspired, but I don't want just that for you. I want you to have a life purpose, and I want you to go out there and grab it when you leave here tonight. That's what I'm looking for. You guys cool with that? Does that work for you? We're going to need some paddles from some CPR for you guys. Some of you look like you've fallen asleep. Maybe you were out in the sun all day. Are you okay? Are you guys okay? Okay, it'll get clearer as we move forward. All right, so my style, as you've probably figured out already, I'm very different, I'm very open, I'm very interactive, I'm hoping you're going to ask questions. And tonight is a workshop. You're going to be doing some heavy psychic lifting tonight. It's not about just sitting here and watching this guy trip over the wire. It's about you not tripping over the wire of your life and grabbing onto something. So I've got everyone should have some sheets in front of them with a pen. Does anybody not have some sheets in front of them with a pen? Okay, we'll get you some sheets and some pens for you. Can someone help me out with that piece? Because I have a presentation to run here. So I'm going to try to do that. I could throw the pens at you, but I've stabbed a few people, and they don't like that. All right. Thanks, Steve. Okay, so interactive. I believe that if you're going to learn, you have to have fun. So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight, okay? If you're not having fun, you're not learning in my case. So we're going to have a lot of fun, but we're going to learn. I hope to be insightful for you. I want to be controversial at times. I want to shock you. I want to wake you up. But I'm also going to be very passionate about what I'm doing. Does that sound good? All right. Good. So here's a little quote for you. With clear purpose comes courage and direction. With clear purpose comes courage and direction. Okay? So I'm going to ask you a question now. It's your turn to kind of figure something out. The first lines on your sheets in front of you right now, I want you to take a couple of minutes and sit down and write, why did you come here tonight? What were you hoping to get for yourself here tonight? It's a gorgeous sunny summer day out there. It's warm. You should be on a patio somewhere enjoying it. You are here tonight. You are hoping to get something for yourself tonight. What is that? Take a couple of minutes and figure that out. Yeah.